Hi everyone, we'll be working with iMovie today. iMovie is a Mac-based software program used to edit videos. If you have a PC, you may have Windows Movie Maker installed on your device, and you can use that to record yourself as well as to edit videos. However, today we'll be working strictly with iMovie. The first thing that you need to do is actually make your movie, and you can do this in a number of different ways. You can use FaceTime as well as Photo Booth on your Mac. You can use iPhone, iPad, or another mobile device to record yourself. Once you're done making your movie, you connect up your device to your MacBook, and then you go up to Spotlight. I like to use image capture to help me download from a mobile device into my MacBook, and you'll see here device is highlighted. That's my iPhone, and I have a number of different pictures that are on there. I can highlight whatever I want to download, and then I'll click import, and it gives me the opportunity for telling me where to put the file. So I would do that, and then once the file has been successfully downloaded and captured by the MacBook, I would close out of this. And then the next thing I would do is I would go into Google Images to decide what chord diagrams I would want for my movie. So I'm going to go into Google Images, I'm going to type in ukulele chords, and then I'm going to say A minor. And we see here that we have a chord diagram that we can use. There are two different ways of capturing this onto your MacBook. The first one is to click on it, and then you can view the image, or you can just click on that itself. I'll view on the image, then I'll right click, and then I'll save the image as something, and then there you can save it as a JPEG. JPEGs work best for iMovie editing purposes, so I suggest that you use a JPEG file. We'll cancel out of that. And the other way that you can move files onto your MacBook is to directly drag from the screen to the desktop itself. So that's another way that you can use it. And you'll see here that I have a G major chord already downloaded as well as the A minor chord. So that's all set. So now we're done with Google for the moment. And we're going to go up to Spotlight, and we're going to actually open up iMovie. And here's what iMovie looks like. Over here, you've got the screen so you can see what's going to be going on in real time with your movie. And then you've got two different working areas. We are going to import a movie. Now, I put something on my desktop already, and it is our kid who plays ukulele so incredibly well. And some of you may have seen this video already, some of you may have not. There are millions of hits for this video, and it really is quite a feat. So here it is down here. And you'll see that as I scroll across, we've got video and audio going as well. In order for the red line, which you see right here, to move by itself, I will click the spacebar. Pretty amazing stuff. I'm going to left click on my mouse down here, and then I'm going to open up a window. This is similar to highlighting text in Microsoft Word. I can expand this, I can contract this, I can also click on Command A and have the whole section be highlighted. I'm then going to drag this up to the upper portion of the screen. And that's going to allow me to manipulate and to add some things later on. After you've dragged your movie up to the upper part of the screen, you'll then need to go to iMovie, click on Preferences, and then make sure Show Advanced Tools is clicked. This is really important. Picture in Picture is what you're going to need to place chord diagrams into your movies. This is very important to make sure that's checked, as you will not have that capability if it is not checked. So just make sure you save yourself some time and frustration and do that. I'm now going to drag this down, get Google Chrome out of the way, and show you how to insert ukulele diagrams into movies. What you'll need to do is drag it into the movie itself, and then choose Picture in Picture. And you'll see the chord diagram that I just downloaded and dropped into the movie is now here. And I can make this for as long as I need it to, as long as that chord is in effect, or maybe just for a few seconds. Whatever you think is best, whatever you'll need. We'll need to do a little bit of editing with this. You'll need to click in the lower left-hand corner, and then you'll see 3 different categories: clip adjustments, video adjustments, and cropping, Ken Burns, and rotation. We'll click on that, the Ken Burns rotation, and we are not going to use the Ken Burns effect, and that basically is a zoom in to zoom out effect. We're not going to use that. We're just going to use fit. And then we're going to click done. And you'll see it here. What we can do is we can make it smaller or we can make it larger. We can also move the diagram to different parts of the movie. Whatever you feel is best for you and your movie. Let's do a test and let's see how it is. Oh, we got it. Oh, there we go. And there it is. It pops up. And then it disappears. We'll do one more. Let's say G major. Again, picture in picture. And there you see it. So I can expand it. And you have to do some fine editing based on your song itself. Then we need to click lower left hand corner. Go to cropping, Ken Burns, and rotation. Fit. Click done. Adjust as necessary. Move as necessary. Then click done. Test. Good, so that's working so far. We'll now start working with lyrics and inputting them into our movie. You're going to go to the lower part of the screen on the right, click on the T, and now you have text. There are many different text options within iMovie. If you want something a little bit more out of the way, you may want to use gradient white, soft bar white, something that's more down at the bottom of the screen. You may also use something like lower third, and that's what I'll do right now. I'm going to drag it over here, and notice how if I put it over here, it's only for the first portion of the movie. However, I put it over here, basically everything is highlighted. So you may need to do some editing. And we'll say child ukulele prodigy, incredibly awesome. And then click on done. And then you can adjust the length for however long you think is necessary. So let's go back to here. We'll see what it looks like. And then you'll see it fade out, just like that. I'll click on the space bar. We'll do one more. Let's say we'll do soft bar white. So if you're doing lyrics continuously throughout your song, you may wish to really move it up towards the beginning of your movie so that you don't have to mess with editing if you accidentally or purposely have the whole movie highlighted to have your text. So once that is there, and you'll notice it's a very different font, we'll just eliminate that. We'll click on done, and then we'll check it out from here. And then we'll see how it fades out. Great. So we've just inserted some text, and you can fool around with that. So we have text, we have chord diagrams. We'll do one final little trick that you can do with iMovie. We'll insert a brief introduction and as well as a little file at the beginning. So I'm going to move this back down, and I found online a very cute Ukulele Kids movie, I should say, JPEG, and I'm going to edit that so that it fits for the entire 4 seconds. And it's only 4 seconds. I may want to have it for a little bit longer. So I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to move it over here, and then I'm going to paste. How I copied and pasted was I went Command C, and then I pressed Command V. I'm testing it. Good, so we have 8 seconds of that JPEG there, and it's a very cute JPEG. Let's say I want to have some sound to go along with that introduction, that JPEG. I'm going to go down here once again. I'm going to click on the music notes, and here is music. And you can choose from music and sound effects that are embedded in iMovie, as well as iLife. You've got GarageBand options if you do use GarageBand, and then you've got music. And I found a great recording of Bohemian Rhapsody by Jake Shimabukuro, who is a phenomenal ukulele player. I'm going to drag that, move it over here, and now you'll see that the whole thing has been downloaded into iMovie. I'm going to edit this out. Let's see if I can do that. I may have to go down here and work my way backwards. Let's see what it sounds like. I edited back a little bit. So there's a little bit of an awkward silence for about 2 seconds or so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out, and then we'll try one last time. One final thing we'll do is we'll highlight both of these. Go back to text. And then we will do, let's say, sideways drift. Click on Done. And then we'll go back to the beginning and we'll see what it looks like. And it seems like everything is in good working order. Now, to finalize your project, you'll need to go up to Share. And there are 2 different options for sharing. And when I say share, I mean actually finalizing the movie, making it from this raw format into a MP4 or a .mov file. We'll use Export Movie, and you have several different options. The larger or lower you go down here, the more memory it will take up in your computer. We'll do large, and we'll click on Export, and we got to save it as something. So we're going to Child Prodigy Ukulele. We'll be fine. Save on the desktop, and we will export it. And it may take several minutes depending on the quality of your file, the complexity of your file, the sound effects of your file. I'm going to put this on pause and we'll come back in when this is done in about 2 minutes or so. We're back and the movie file is done, so I will go to my desktop and we'll click on it to see how it comes out. Actually, no, I don't want to use MPEG Stream Click. I'm going to quit out of this. I'm going to go back to that file. It's just me being picky. I'm going to open this up with QuickTime Player. Whoop. There we are. Let's expand this out and let's press play. So we've got our titles going, we've got our embedded chord diagrams set, and they disappear as well. Great, looks like everything is all set. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help you out at any time. You can email me at albertd3@msu.edu. Thanks so much.